It is October 5th, I believe, so I'll probably post this on the 6th or 7th. Um, the end is near. The end is near. The end of the garden is near, at least. Um, this is the last of my summer garden. I'm not having a fall garden this year. Just got other plans. I love doing a fall garden. I don't always do it. I've done it the last couple years, but not this year. I got other stuff I'm working on. I'm going to give you a tour of my fall garden, show you what I got growing still, and I'm going to show you some seeds that are very easy to harvest, that these plants actually harvest their own seeds, basically. They save their own seeds. It's kind of crazy. It's really easy to save some seeds. Some seeds take a little bit of work, but I try to save seeds every year. I save garlic every year. Of course, a garlic's not a seed, it's a bulb. But I always grow enough garlic knowing that I'm probably not going to eat all of it and my family's not going to eat it. And then I plant that garlic the next year. I've been doing that for about 3 or 4 years. I don't save all of my seeds, but the ones that are easy, I definitely do. I've been doing that for several years. But first, let's go ahead and harvest some tomatoes. It's October 5th, and it's been so hot. Today it's like 60 something, but for the last 2 weeks it's been 80 to 90, which set records in western North Carolina where I live. But because of that, we've had a longer tomato season. I'm sure that had something to do with it. I'm gonna harvest tomatoes, maybe some peppers, see what else we got, and then we're gonna talk about some of those seeds that are so easy to save. Okay. Nice tomato. A nice tomato. And look, a nice tomato. You gotta really look for those tomatoes that are hiding out this time of year. I grow several different varieties. Every year I grow something different. I don't necessarily know what these are off the top of my head, but I try to get a couple different varieties. My family likes to eat those cherry tomatoes. Here's some loofah plants I'm going to talk about. This is actually a really easy plant to harvest the seeds from. It's so easy. I'm going to do a video on that next, though, just about loofahs. So that's one of the plants that basically saves its own seed. And then you get your loofah sponges. Some people think that loofah sponges are actual sponges from the ocean, but hopefully you know that isn't true anymore. We also got some basil here. I'm going to go ahead and harvest that and dry it out. I've been using it. I just used it last night, but the basil has definitely medicined, so I'm going to put this in the dehydrator here. We also got these little hot peppers that I like. The girls don't like them so much. Now, pepper plants are easy to save seed from as well. You basically just want to dry these babies out, and then you got a handy seed container that's going to hang on to your pepper seeds. You only need a few of these if you're just a small gardener, if you're not a market gardener. This handful of peppers I could dry out and have my seeds for next year, which this is my second year saving pepper seeds that way. Again, you just let them dry out on a sunny day and put them in a paper bag. That's what I do. I put them in a paper bag. I keep them dry. I label that paper bag the date I harvested them, so that I just, know the age of them in case I lose track of my seeds. But again, it's October, and I got a decent amount of these banana peppers still, which is pretty late for banana peppers. So these are green beans here. After I do my final harvest, I let the pods dry on the vine, and then you can crack them open. Kind of hard while I'm holding the camera, but let me see. You crack them open, and then there's your seeds for next year. Again, you don't need tons of seeds if you're just, having a family garden. I plant maybe 15 to 20 of these green bean plants, and that's plenty for canning, for eating throughout the year. But this is an easy plant. You just let it dry on the vine and you got your seeds for next year. So it may be hard to see, but oh, there's a good example. You don't even have to crack these open. You can just cut these off or pull them off. Again, it's a little bit harder to do one-handed. I got my knife with me. I can't really pull them off one-handed showing you because I'm holding the camera. You can just put these in a paper bag again, label it, staple it, keep it some more dry, and then next year you got your green bean seeds. So easy, so easy. Tomatoes. I grew these babies this year, these yellow tomatoes. I really like them on a sandwich. I don't really save my tomato seeds usually. I know lots of people do. Again, you just gotta slice them open and let them dry. I don't know why, but I don't really save my seeds from tomatoes. This is a nasty one, but hey, there's Stella the pig. You can see her. Stella the pig. You get that tomato. I just threw her a tomato, so she's doing her 360 in search of good stuff. What else do we got here? Nice tomato here. Now this is what my family really enjoys, are these little cherry picking tomatoes. I guess sometimes if they're bigger, people call them grape tomatoes. But again, it's October. Not even early, I mean early October, I guess. October 5th. And I'm harvesting tomatoes. Good tomatoes too. Again, it's October. We still got okra coming in. I love okra. It's a beautiful plant, beautiful flower. It's in the hibiscus family, so that tells you how beautiful of a flower it is, I think. These are another easy plant to harvest the seeds from. You just leave some of your okra on the vine, let them grow. That's what I do with my last harvest. I just leave it. I may actually eat a couple of these if these come in still. I'll probably have a little okra for dinner. But all of these bigger ones, some of them are already dry, so I'm gonna cut those off. Keep them in the pod till spring, put them in a paper bag like I've been saying, and next year I'll have okra. This is my 3rd year saving okra. So the more you save, the less you gotta buy the next year. And there's certain plants that, my family enjoys. I should have harvested this before, but let's harvest it right now. It's kind of late. Again, it's hard to harvest with one hand, but let's see if I can harvest this corn. Jeez. Yeah, me harvest corn. Okay. This is a special type of corn. I know it's a little gross on the edge, but that's okay. This is popcorn. So this is our 3rd year harvesting the popcorn as well. We don't grow much corn, but we grow popcorn every year. And then in the wintertime, we're able to pop this on the stove with some oil, and we get a nice family treat. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest the rest of my popcorn. Again, it's hard to do it with one hand. Showing you everything. There's Stella over there. I've been feeding her rotten tomatoes, so she is eager to have some more snacky cakes. So here's my okra that I harvested, dried on the vine and then harvested. And again, really, one of these pods is enough seeds for me to plant. I mean, there's probably 40 seeds in here. But I always grab a few, and then there's gonna be more drying out. Sometimes I give these to friends, I trade them. Sometimes I forget about them. But I haven't bought okra seeds in 2 years, so that's pretty cool. This is a gourd from last year. This is a Swan Gourd. I had it in my little greenhouse, which is not going well. But I just kind of reached in, because it's so weak now. There's seeds inside here. Some of these seeds are actually still viable, and it's been over a year. So gourds are very easy to save seeds. So maybe I can do something with this one. Make it a little birdhouse or something. Gourds, pumpkins, right, squashes, those are very easy to save seeds from. I have a basil plant. Basil is an annual, but if you let it go to seed, flower and then go to seed like I did, then you can just cut the stalks off, the flower heads, put those in a paper bag, let them dry out, and the seeds are very, very small. But then in the spring, you got basil seeds. So again, I don't save all my seeds, but I save the easy ones, right? I like to save money, I like to keep stuff going. Our green beans actually have been in my wife's family for 5 generations of seed saving, so pretty amazing stuff. I'm gonna do a video just on this loofah plant, so if you like our channel, subscribe, say hey. If you're a new subscriber, I'd love to hear about you and what you're growing. I know it's the end of the season, but people are still growing. I'm gonna take a break from growing this fall, like I said. I got other projects, the man shed, the she shed, a donkey run-in, lots of projects. But that's what I love about homesteading. There's always something new to do. So keep on homesteading and have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next video.